What is up people, Matt here. So the first video today is going to be a discussion video, and as you can tell by the title of said video, it is going to be about handheld gaming. Now, where should I start with my discussion of handheld gaming? Well, the first handheld console I ever owned was a Game Boy SP, or Game Boy Advance SP, and it was a silver tribal. I don't own it anymore. I haven't owned it for years. I probably must have got that when I was about 10, maybe. It might have been a bit earlier than that. But yeah, I was a bit of a late adopter to handheld gaming. I never owned a Game Boy. I never owned a Game Boy Color or anything like that. And my attitude towards handheld gaming was always, why would I want to play on a little screen in my hand when I can look at a big TV with a controller in my hand? And I think a lot of people still have that attitude, and it's not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily correct these days. I mean, with the PSP, you can play that on a big screen if you got a certain cable. I'm not sure about the DS. I know you can play PS Vita on a TV. But anyway, so that's redundant now. So what other handheld consoles did I own? Well, I originally had a DS Lite. It was a black DS Lite, and I got it with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. I think I might have got it just for that game, to be honest. It was a pretty fun game. I don't own my original DS Lite either. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I still wasn't really into handheld gaming then, although I did play quite a bit of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue. But that was about it, really. So fast forward again, and I suppose the next thing I think I got rid of my PS Lite. I got rid of my DS Lite, sorry, and I used it to get a PSP. I quite like the PSP. When I first got my PSP, I got a black PSP, and I didn't get a lot of games. And again, I wasn't really interested. I got it with Monster Hunter Freedom, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and Monster Hunter Freedom 2. And I quite enjoyed them, but I wasn't really into them back then, and that was like the main thing I was playing on it, so I didn't really get any use out of it, so then I ended up getting rid of that. And, well, the next console I got was basically my DS, my DS XL. I'm actually playing Monster Hunter 4 on it at the moment, ironically. And I love my 3DS. It's probably the handheld that I play the most. Well, it is the handheld I play the most. I'll sometimes sit here at night listening to a podcast. I'm on my 3DS, or watching TV on my 3DS. I'm on my 3DS. I quite like it. So the next thing I kind of got another PSP, because I was getting into Sony kind of IPs. Final Fantasy I play on the PSP. I did play Dynasty Warriors on the PSP, although they're not very good. Castlevania on the PSP, that's a good game. I want to get the Persona games on the PSP, but they're not really cheap. They're like 20 quid each. I mean, that's it for the PSP. I've got a lot more PSP games that I don't really play, but they're fun. I quite like the PSP. So on to the last handheld I have at the moment. I've obviously got a new 3DS XL. It's pretty cool. Although I'm not using it at the moment because there's no games that you need it for except for Xenoblade Chronicles Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. So it's not really worth using it at the moment until a lot of games come out for it that need it. And if not a lot of games come out that need it, I don't know. Maybe it won't be worth me even opening it. if not a lot of games come out for the new 3DS. But that's kind of all the handhelds I own at the moment. Obviously, you might or might not realise that I haven't talked about the PS Vita, which is obviously the successor to the PSP range. I haven't got a PS Vita at the moment. I'm hoping to get one this year. I know there are a lot of Japanese games on it that are really good. Other than that though, I mean, people say it's lacking. There's a lot of indie games on it. I'm not particularly into indie games, so I'll probably get it just for the Japanese games that are really good. I really want to get Persona 4 Golden. I want to get Ys, Memories of something or other. I can't remember the name of the city or the world or whatever. There's the Danganronpa games. They're meant to be quite good. Freedom Fighters or Freedom Wars, that's meant to be quite good. Tokiden, that's meant to be quite good. So yeah, there's quite a lot of PS Vita games I'm interested in, and I know not a lot of people really are into the PS Vita, and that's that's how it is. But a lot of the people I know that have PS Vitas, or a lot of people online that I watch, are die-hard Vita fans. So there's clearly something about it that makes people so dedicated to the system. But yeah, so to summarise, I really wasn't big into handheld gaming years ago at all. But over the years I've sort of grown to like it more. I definitely play it a lot more. In fact, at the moment I'm playing on my 3DS more than I play on my PS4 and my Xbox One. So I mean, what does that tell you? I play Persona Q, Monster Hunter 4 as I said. I was playing Smash Bros on the 3DS. What else? Theat Rhythm Curtain Call Final Fantasy. I really like that game. I started Majora's Mask on the 3DS, but I haven't really played much more of it, unfortunately. I played a fair bit of Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. That's about it really for the moment though. I mean, they're good games. I want to get Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, even though I haven't got it. I want to get Bravely Default, Fire Emblem Awakening, maybe Mario and Luigi. I think it's Dream Team Brothers or something like that. The one on the 3DS. But yeah, that's about it really for this video about handheld discussions. I didn't like it that much back then. I really quite like it now. It's definitely growing a lot more. It's a lot more accessible. You can take it wherever you want with you and play whatever you want. The only real Achilles heel of handheld gaming is the battery. PS Vita batteries, yeah, okay. 3DS batteries fucking shit. I'm having to charge it every 2 days, and I'm only playing it for about an hour or two each day. So the battery life on the 3DS is absolute rubbish. So you've either got to play at home, or you've got to take your charger wherever you go as well and hope you can find a plug to charge it with. But that's handheld gaming. It's always been the case. I know years and years ago handheld gaming was battery, so you just put new batteries in. You could just carry a whole bag of batteries with you. But now you can't do that. And obviously after that, I know I'm trying to think. Did the Game Boy SP had an internal battery, and that had quite a good battery life. But apparently the new DS has good battery life, or at least a better battery life. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of my handheld discussion really. As always, thank you for watching, and I will definitely see you on the next video. Bye now.